So just recently, I had a family from America come and stay at our house, and there was a little girl there, and her older brother passed away, and she showed me his YouTube channel and all the videos, and he was passionate about creating. And I looked at her and I said, she's 9 years old. I said, Ella, this has to be your legacy, to honor your brother's legacy. You can see all of his videos, and that goes to the point that creators never die. If I was to pass away right now, everyone in the world can go in and watch all of my content. That's what it's about. You can build a huge business, millions of dollars, but if you can't inspire people, what's the point of it? So that's what we do. We help people build their legacies. That's what it's all about. So I'm looking to connect with people on LinkedIn because they just took my account down for no reason. So I need your support. And I'm also looking to connect with speakers. If you know any certified speakers out there, send them up. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
You're Sujira. Sujira, Sugira. Are you familiar with the term personal brand?
Yes.
Yes. So that's so important, all right? Like it's the leverage. Like if I cold call you, you don't know who I am, but you're gonna Google me, aren't you? Or who the hell's calling me, or who's emailing me? And you know what comes up is so valuable. So basically, we manage the personal brands of a lot of entrepreneurs on social media because they don't have time to do it. They struggle to do it. You know, they just want to focus on managing their business, and that we just take that from them. So, for example, like Louise, we run her podcast. You know, because people need to be educated, or her customers need to be educated frequently. So, yeah.
And you work with solopreneurs or entrepreneurs?
Both, like, yeah, I would say from entrepreneurs to CEOs. We have some CEOs who usually it's the CEO and founder, right? You know, that small business. Some of them are from 1 to 20 million in revenue. Some from a little bit lower than that. It just really depends on where they're at.
Where are you based?
Here in, we're in Cogra.
Cogra.
Yeah. Where are you based?
America.
Marksville. Oh yeah, so you're a neighbor, well, kind of a neighbor. You come to this one. No. Here is a little bit. BX is a little bit more kind of long-term game.
I was
BNI is cool. I didn't like the other ones I went to, but I went to one in Sydney, CBD, Shangri-La. That was my type of audience. So I'm CBD more, but like I'll come here now and again. Obviously, you know my connection with Louise, but I like this North Sydney group. It's a bit more chill, a bit more calm. Like now, you know, I mean, for me, BX, I just really come to network. I come to, you know, again, give value, and then I use it for content, right? I use it to, you know, this is powerful content that I can use. So
you mentioned speakers. I'm part of Speakers Tribe, Speakers Institute.
Speakers Institute.
Yeah.
Do you have to pay like a membership fee to be a part of
You
that?
pay $20 for the visit of the meeting.
Wow. So people just come pay $20. Are you looking to get also more speaking engagements and stuff like that?
I am.
Because I mean, I think, you know, you're in a position where you're one to many.
Yes.
Like what you do,
Yes.
the workplace. Come on.
Yes.
You know, then the deal flow that comes from there. You know what I mean? And the good thing about your business, I mean, like if I was a partner in your business on the outside, also I think on the content side, fear. If you mess up, you know, in terms of work health safety, that's big trouble. So it's about, you know, educate. I think for you speaking is, yeah, good on you. That would be massive for you. So
We're trying to break into it at the moment.
so what engagements would you be looking for? No, what I mean is like, who would hire you to come and speak at their event?
CEO of the company
Who is looking for?
who wants to educate safety culture in their business.
What type of businesses are those?
Manufacturing, construction.
What's your fee? And so your job is like, let me educate you before you have to call me. Is it just you by yourself? See, so what we're the reason why I also wanted to connect with speakers is we're also like becoming a speaking agency because of the personal branding and the connection. So we don't have someone in that space. So what we do is like if we can go and get Louise or we get someone a speaking gig, we take 10% or 20% off, the gig because we're bringing it to them. That could be potentially something that I could come to you and be like, hey, Ange, like, look, we got a construction company in da 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 da. Their fee is $5,000, here's your fee, things like that. And then, we potentially like, okay, how can we record that for you and then get content? So then now we can proactively approach people. And then, do you have a speaker reel? A speaker reel? You got one? Okay, cool. I can have a look at it. Very, very inspiring.
Thank you.
I can imagine how vulnerable you had to be to open up.
Is when you come to the new country with nothing, no English, no financially, nothing, you have to start again, start the life. And unfortunately, this is happened to me, My child gets sick and with the cancer. I got the cancer and my daughter ended up with the heart transplant. But end of the day, I never give up. I never gave up in my life and I never will. Still, I want to continue and, just rebuild my business again, This is what my daughter wishes because she said, Mom, you make so many people happy. I'm so good with what I'm doing, I know maybe I don't know anything about accounting but whatever I'm doing with the designer, I'm a very good with designer, and in my job I know exactly what I'm doing. That's why this is my first time I came here and I really enjoy it because you meet so many people. It doesn't matter different, the job or different knowledge, but I really enjoy it,
And how long have you been your business?
9 years.
9 years. Wow. So you running 9 years, then you had a little few years where you
Yes.
stopped because of
Yes, because of my daughter, I couldn't. And suddenly I thought to myself, grief is not easy, but we have to learn how to live with the grief. The love never gone, never go away. But always my daughter in my heart, and I have to continue because life is going on. Life is not going to stop for me to when I'm going to standing in my feet. And suddenly I make a decision. No, I have to back to the road again. Because I can see how much I make so many people happy. This happiness of the people make me comfort, and to forward in my life.
When you say life goes on, I was hearing someone, he was like, there was one day I was in the hospital and my mum had just tragically died. And then, my life, no, it's not me, it's the speaker. He goes,
okay.
It was like my life was over. Like at that point, right, my mum just died. But I went outside, there was someone arguing about a parking lot. He said, life goes on. In my world there, I'm sitting there, my life is gone. But here, people there, they're arguing. Life just goes on. Their life is living, people. And my life here is, so I learned that this is life, and I was just saying in my speech, I had a family friend that came, and also their son, young age passed away, and so I was telling you, I can imagine, I can't imagine to be in that position, but yes, legacy, and I told this little girl, she was showing me her brother's channel and his videos, and I told her, see, that's your legacy now, you have to honor that legacy. And so for you to mention your daughter there, to go out there living her legacy, and you're going and doing people's amazing weddings, your daughter is looking and is proud, that's your legacy.
Exactly.
So good on you.
Thank you. That's why I said to myself, no, I have to back to the road again. I have to do something because life is too short and the world's looking for the kind people. For me, tomorrow is not existing. The people thinking about tomorrow, hurting each other, and but for me, no. For me, I'm living as a present, and I love to spend the time because I don't know how much my time is left. I don't know. Nobody doesn't know how much we have time. That's why, whatever we have time, we have to be kind, we have to be humble, and to help to the people. Because always I'm thinking, if I one day, if I'm not in this world, the people never remind me as what I had, what car I drive, how much money it was in my bank account. The people always remind me of my kindness, how much I give, how much I help to the people, even those little simple things. Then I make the bride happy. She send me the friend, that's why I never ever advertising for my business. I never go to the networking, nothing, business network. This is my first, I'm coming in here. And always, everyone tell about me. I was one of my brides told me, Nadia, you know how much you're popular? I said, oh, I didn't know. And she said we was sitting in the Blue Mountain to the coffee shop to have a breakfast, and my table and another table was looking for the the bridal design and the alteration, and they mentioned your name. They say, oh, we heard a lot about the Nadi's bridal, but we don't know who she is. And because I was with you, because you make my dress, I turned to them and said, she's amazing. Look,
When you're not in the room, people are talking about you.
it's just, I don't know, this is some blessing, really blessing. Blessing is not only about the money, It's, I think as long as the people give you the positive energy and you can make people happy, this is the blessing.
So do you operate out of a store? Like
Yes.
A shop? Where again?
My shop is a crow's nest.
Crow's Nest, yeah.
Yes, my shop is a crow's nest. Sometimes if you pass my shop, come and see
I should come
me.
and see.
I'm working 6 days.
6 days?
Yeah, from
Monday to
Monday to
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah.
Wow. And I can see you're very passionate about it.
Oh, I love my job. I really love my job. I really love my customer. I really love my job, and I really enjoy with my job and with the people. People give me the very comfort, and I help them. I had another story. My bride 2 years ago came to me, and she was sad, and I said, look, I can feel the people. I said to her, I hold her hand. I said, can you please just a little bit, just sit on the chair. I want to talk to you because I feel some energy from you, but this energy is very sad. And she started crying. And she said, Nadia, how you know? I said, look, I can feel the people. I really can feel the people. And she said, I lost my father and my mother with the COVID. And this is very sad. And she started to tell the story. She said, I don't know, Nadia, I don't know, I feel I'm doing the right thing, I'm getting married or not. I said, of course you're doing the right thing. Why are you thinking you're doing the wrong thing? Because your mom and dad always with you. Maybe physically you never see your mom and dad, but always they are in your heart. Look at my daughter, because my daughter picture in my shop. I said, look at my daughter. She's always talking to me. She's here. I can feel her. You have to feel your mother and your father. And I start to talk, and around the following week, her husband came with one bunch of the flower. He said, Nadia, I don't know, I don't want to know, and I don't know what you talk about, anything about to my wife. My wife is completely changed. My life, you changed my life. I just want to come to here to say thank you.
Wow. And it's not just about the wedding day, it's deeper than that.
Exactly.
It's a connection with your customer.
Yeah.
So nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. Oh,
I will maybe even come, if I'm come by Crow's Nest, I will come by to your shop.
Please.
Okay.
More than that. Thank you.
Thank you. Derek,
That's right, yeah.
You know, it's crazy. Ever since you told me about Ashton Hall, like now I keep seeing stuff because I'm not someone like I don't get much time to consume content, but
really?
like because I usually just like want to post.
Yeah.
But like when I go, like I see his stuff sometimes, and sometimes I'll even search it, and it's good. Like it kind of captures the small little it's different, so like every time I see it, it gives me more ideas to be creative. And I was looking at like, you know, he's been doing that for 5 years. Like he's been going for, and you know, it's like, you know, people say overnight success, but you know, it takes time to achieve any, you know, great things in life.
I think some of his content is just a bit bizarre as well. So I think it grabs people's attention.
It does. The I don't know. It's just like the. It's you know, he's good. I can see why. And I think for you, like, I think the fitness space is just it's a gold mine. I honestly feel like the fitness space. Every time I post something about fitness, it does well.
You do?
Well, like sometimes, like I'll, you know, sometimes because I usually like just do like a lot of home workouts, push-ups in my room and stuff like that.
Got it.
And every time I post that, it always does well. Because like people need help. You know, so I think you're in a cool position, like in what you're doing.
I didn't know you posted some fitness content.
Sometimes, like every now and then I'll post. But maybe because I always post so much. But sometimes now and then I do. And
Do you ever get caught up in looking at the likes or shares or people commenting and sort of thing on your video?
I'll look if I'll look to see if I do get comments and stuff like that. I don't get like where I'm at now, because I'm still at that like growth phase. So I'm still going and going. So when I'm at that phase, like okay, let's say on Instagram. Let's say Instagram, you don't get as many comments because people are more they're just watching you. They won't comment or anything, but they watch you. But in terms of like views or things, no, not really. You know, YouTube, I get quite a lot of comments. It's not personally on my stuff so much. Like it's more on the content that I post. But I don't look into it so much. If I do, though, it's good because it gives me feedback and it's great engagement. But you know, I might have videos that still won't get many views, but it doesn't bother me as much. You know?
You're just trying to get it out there. And just like you go from video to video and sort of change a little bit and see what works. See what works. Like you know, what does the first 3 seconds look like? Like you see Ashton Hall, for example. One thing what's his hook? You know, he's always got a good hook. So I'll always look to see what's working and what does well, and I kind of know what does well. The trends.
So sometimes like I can just record a video. And I can already have a hook in, like I already know what my hook is going to be, or I can do something crazy at the start to capture their attention. Sometimes it doesn't always have to be, it depends on your target audience. I could, the first 3 seconds, I can say something extremely valuable, like if you've been going through pain in your back, boom, if I've been have pain in my back, you got my attention. You know what I mean?
With any of your content, do you monetize or get any monetization of it? Or are you still growing to that?
A little bit. So like even this morning I looked, Facebook sent me an email. They sent me, I got $5 on, you know, through ads and stuff like that. So like, I remember there was one time I was in Thailand and then I got like $100 from Facebook. So Facebook, the more you, Facebook a little bit, tiny bit, you know, small amounts like that, but not really. That's more of a long-term game. More on the social media side is the business side. So you know,
you're just doing it to promote.
I mean, there's 3 sides of it. There's the business side. So the business side of what, like for example, me recording this can go up on YouTube, on LinkedIn, things like that. It's great content. But so the business side is powerful because LinkedIn, you know, someone sees a great piece of content, they'll message me or they'll like a post. That can turn into a lifetime value of $10,000, $20,000, right? Because think about how someone will pay me out throughout the whole year, but that's because maybe they saw a piece of content. So that's where I monetize it on a big level. Then I have the entertainment side. I do rap videos, I do funny things, I do, you know, that doesn't bring monetary, that can come later on, that one. entertainment side. So yeah, really have the business side and then just the entertainment education side that just for fun content that I like to, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I guess like your main goal at the moment is to get people to sort of message you, and you manage accounts, right? Like you take over people's Instagrams and Facebooks, and you produce content for them.
Yeah.
That's the main goal, right? That's like the number one. Okay.
Yeah, that's the main piece of thing. Like, well, basically, our specialty is really their YouTube channel.
The YouTube.
Yeah,
Okay.
if we manage the YouTube, like the long form videos, whether that's a podcast, you know, a piece of content there, then in that YouTube video we can now break up the small parts and then post it on their socials. Some clients we give it to them and then they can post it themselves. Other clients they don't have time for that. We do it for them. We understand their business so well, put out copy, they give it to them to approve, and they're like, yeah, that's great.
And then you post it for them. Is there certain types of business that you try to target, or it's just like, would you do restaurants in that? Like that's a bit different from what I normally see from you.
I would, but it depends on their revenue margins.
Okay.
Sometimes a lot of the brick and mortar ones, their revenue's not like what we do. It's also branding, right? I didn't make money in my personal brand for the first 2-3 years.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So if you're not at that level to just like I can invest 2-3 grand, 4 grand, whatever the amount is
Per year.
Per month.
Per month?
Yeah.
Okay.
Depending on what package they have. You know, if you're not willing to do that, then it's going to be hard because you're always going to be looking, I need to make money from it. But if you hit a certain revenue margin, you're just like, I know this is building my brand. I know this is working in the back, but it may not quantify in money. So that's really like
Okay.
but like now we got recently a matchmaking agency, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which
That's
is
awesome.
Pretty interesting business.
Okay.
It's actually very interesting business. Like helping CEOs, like their business is literally helping like CEOs, politicians find love.
Okay.
And we've never done that before, but we just understand their business and there's content that we can create out of that.
Yeah. Okay. So you're looking more past the small businesses then, to those medium size and
like I saw something yesterday that if you're earning if your business is under 50 million of revenue, you're a small business. So which is very interesting. Like if your business is under 50 million of revenue, that's a small business. So to be honest, I was like, oh, okay, so but like that's small to medium, but really small businesses now that you'd call it. But like you'd have to be doing a decent amount of revenue to be able to invest in something like this. On the small end, sometimes we can give them something like someone could get a speaker reel, for example.
Or just do a once-off.
We've had some once-off that someone will pay like $500. You know, they'll pay $600. We have some of those as well.
And you do like a video for them.
We'll do a video for them, or we'll do it could be someone can come and just say,
it's actually very reasonable.
Like one person came and he's like, I need a speaker reel, which is basically me speaking on stage, just edit it nicely for like $500 or $600 or I don't know, and we do that for them, and they don't have to be spending $4 or $5 grand. But
most of the other like people in film, they charge multiple grand for that sort of stuff. So,
which is most. I'm realizing which is most of the market. I'm also looking at like the American market as well.
Oh yeah.
Because like in America, not only do they understand this stuff more and they're a bit more faster than Australia. Australia is very slow. But also in America, like people, agencies as well, charge quite high. So sometimes if we can come, a little bit under, and our quality is amazing. That's one thing that we've always got from everyone is the quality. So that could be
Okay. And when you get a client, you work with your family to do the content as well, or is it more you?
It's more me. It's more me. When I say more me, we have a team in Kenya. So like I'm more kind of a visionary. So they'll tell me their vision, and then I'll kind of look at it, and then I'll go to our team and say, okay, this is what they want, this is how we can do it. They'll give it to me, I'll look, and then I'll review it and see, okay, no, I don't like that, change this, because I know the client really well. Like for example, I spend time with them. So I'm more kind of the strategy and vision, and then our team is more execution.
Okay. With your team, do you sort of contract them, or they sort of do a bit of work for you.
Contract. Contract the
Yeah.
like you know per job that comes in.
Yeah.
It's like alright,
Yeah,
cool.
pretty common for this industry, right?
And I think like in all businesses, like now, why am I gonna pay someone here in Australia? You know, pay super and pay all these things, and people here even lazy. You know, it's true. And then I can go, like I had for one lady, she's from she's Chinese. She came to us. She's so cool, and I contracted people from Japan. And they did a pretty damn good job, and so like we're kind of looking with them now. As soon as they told me they're from the Japan, Philippines, as soon as they told me Japan, I'm like, I was like, Japanese, I don't know, I've just got that feeling there. And they, just the quality, you know, but they gave me their work, it was good. I think I'm still kind of at an advanced level in terms of where I see things, so I had to tell them a few things to change. But the way they came back and adapted was dope. They got the vision. So I'm like.
So you use them a lot with your editing and your videos.
That was the first job. So I've got an inside team because I don't want to rely on an outside because they could tomorrow tell me they're gone and screwed. So I've got an inside team, but now after that job, I can start to give them more work. My goal is, man, like if we have like, you know, an editing team like that, that means we can take on 20 clients, 30 clients. Imagine 30 clients paying, you know, from 3 to up grand above and small, you know? That's where you make real money. So
okay, I'm starting to understand like how your business is like structured. It's really cool. And I feel like you do a bit of like what Louise does as well. Just go to different events and networking and just like when people talk to them, get the name of your business out there physically, but also like over online as well, right, on social.
And what about you? Like, what's your like long-term vision? What do you see yourself? Where do you see Derek going?
So long term, I want to like hopefully open up, like, maybe get a satellite clinic out in the city as well.
And what I would suggest is keep doing what you're doing and keep building your brand as well. Because that's another thing, when you build your brand in there, you become way more valuable. It's like, fuck, we can't lose Derek. Hey Derek, give equity, Derek, franchise, because you've not only, you know, but you've built up a brand. So sometimes you'll see, if you build a brand, like you do that office ID or you do that, people are gonna come and to be like, can I come and see Derek? And they're gonna be like, oh, you know. So like you become so much more valuable. So
I agree.
Keep doing what you're doing, man. I can't see anything, but that's beautiful. Wow. Have you been whale watching before?
I have.
I went there for the first time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I vomited.
Oh no, did you?
Yeah, which I didn't think I could get seasick, but I did.
I get really badly seasick. I'm not good
That was beautiful.
in the water at all. Okay.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're gonna love that one.